My child, listen closely to my voice. You have cried in the secret place, wondering if I have heard you. You have questioned if your prayers have reached heaven. Today, I am speaking directly to your heart. I have seen your tears. I have recorded every moment of pain, and I am telling you good news is on the way. The delay you felt was not denial. It was preparation. Everything you lost will return in ways you never imagined. I am the God who restores. What the enemy tried to steal from you, I will give back sevenfold. The doors that seemed locked are beginning to open right now because this is your appointed time of favor. You thought nothing was changing, but I was working behind the scenes, shaping your story for glory. Every setback was a setup for your next season. Every disappointment was aligning you with divine direction. You are stepping into my appointed time. Do not fear what lies ahead. I go before you to make the crooked path straight. I am clearing out confusion and replacing it with clarity. You will soon understand why certain people walked away and why some dreams were delayed. I was protecting you from battles not meant for you to fight. Trust that my hand has never left your life, even when you couldn't feel me near. The news coming to you will change your atmosphere. It will lift the heaviness from your soul. This news will confirm what your spirit has known all along, that I have not forgotten you. Expect the unexpected, because miracles are already moving in your favor. That situation that seems impossible is turning around now. You will see swift change, and you will know it was only by my hand. I am aligning you with people who carry your next blessing. You will walk into opportunities that others thought were beyond you, not because of your strength, but because of my grace. You are not overlooked. You are chosen. You are not behind. You are on my timetable. Every closed door was direction, not rejection. I have given my orders to my angels. Presents that will leave you speechless are already en route to you. Your heart will soar, your phone will vibrate, and you will realize that I, your God, have thought of you in a matter of minutes. This isn't just random, you know. This is a divine appointment. You found yourself in this moment for a reason, not just by chance. I've seen you navigate through some tough times that almost took you down. And here you are, still standing strong. I can tell you're full of questions. Let me be honest with you. Heaven's been looking forward to this very moment when you'd check out this message. And you know what? Heaven is celebrating because you decided to keep going. Your angels have been right there with you the whole time, never leaving your side. They're cheering with excitement because the silence that's been hanging over your life is finally lifting. You've let your feelings out in those hidden moments, even though the skies looked calm. I was gathering every word and keeping them close to my heart. You were always noticed. I held off on some answers not to hurt you, but to make sure I got everything just right for what you've been asking. Good news can feel like a burden if it's not delivered at the right time, you know? But at this moment, my spirit is flowing over everything that attempted to hold you back. I'm sending this message to your spirit like a bolt of lightning, aiming to wake up what pain has tried to dull. This moment was meant for you. This breakthrough was made just for you. Where terror used to control your nights, peacefulness is taking over. Where you once felt like drowning under the weight of delay, you will now breathe in the momentum of accomplishment. I need you to know this immediately. Not next week, not tomorrow, but today. You're not going under. You're not stuck in the storm, you're rising on it. Because I, the master of every wind and wave, have redirected the chaos to become your carrier. I'm guiding you toward a dawning moment of victory that you didn't even have the strength to aspire for. But it is occurring, child, and it begins the instant you assume the tide has turned. Don't only look at the water that has moved. Walk through it now. This is not the time to pause at the edge. This is your invitation to stroll through the area where fear used to reside. I've cleared the road, and every step you take now is built on the foundations I laid long before your troubles began. This is not borrowed ground. This isn't luck. This is holy territory, created by my promises and set beneath your tired feet. The trembling you experience is not from doubt. You are moving into the weight of grandeur. I did not leave this path only to show you anything remarkable. I separated it to lead you somewhere important. Every lie you believed about your future being lost has been devoured by the very sea that attempted to keep you back. Allow your foot to meet the new ground with faith. The ground underneath you will not collapse. It is supported by covenant, not circumstance. I engraved promises into the path with my own hand, promises that cannot be broken under pressure. Take the following step. You do not need to grasp the entire destination. You only need to know that this route has been split for you. I advise you not to lose time standing in wonder when the miracle is already waiting on the other side. The urgency of this moment is not due to panic. It's all about purpose. You are supposed to move now. Heaven is watching to authenticate every action you do in reaction to what I've just done for you. The time for questions is past. The moment to relocate has arrived. Fear gradually fades with each stride. With each step, faith gets stronger. With each stride, my promises become more than simply whispers. They become the foundation for your breakthrough. Look beneath your feet now, since what once appeared barren is not only moving, but sprouting with unmistakable proof. Yes, even the spots you thought were beyond hope, the ones you tried to forget because they caused too much pain, are exactly where I've planted restoration. Not just any restoration, but one tailored specifically to your soul's healing needs. I did not disperse random replies. I saw planned answers, ones that matched the silent sobs and requests you buried deep inside your heart, believing no one would notice. You may have mumbled prayers in tiredness or bewilderment, unsure if they would reach me, but they did. Every sentence rose to my throne, like incense, and now you're seeing the first delicate but significant hint that the wait was never over. The green funnel that is currently rising is sacred. It's more than just a symbol of transformation. It is a change. It's visible proof that your waiting area has become a birthing ground. I need you to protect it, not in terror, but in awareness. This moment is vulnerable, but not weak. What you observe sprouting contains the seeds of your next season's bounty. Do not mistake smaller with insignificant. Many people ignore beginnings because they do not yell, but I do my best work in peaceful emergence. I'm drawing your attention to this budding seed because it has the key to a chain reaction of repair. Not just for you, but for future generations who will carry on your legacy. Do not trample it by rushing. Do not disregard it based on its size. I urge you to recognize that this is my answer breaking through the surface of your reality. The earth did not make this. I did. You did not create this moment. Yes, I have. And if I forced a seed to breach its shell today, after all this time, know that none of your suffering was in vain. Nothing you've been through will be left bare. Every tear, query, and delay is now being converted into nutrients to sustain its growth. Do not dig up and question what I have just begun in faith. Watch it, water it, speak life over it, because soon that small green proof will grow into a garden that tells the entire world what I am capable of with someone who dared to believe when nothing made sense. This isn't simply about hope anymore. This is the harvest. Now that my work has begun to surface, those who formerly watched you suffer with smugness in their eyes are realizing they made a mistake. They mocked your pauses. They made fun of you for waiting. They mistook your quiet for defeat, but they never considered my timing. I did not utilize public words to defend you because I wanted your vindication to be undeniable. And now it's beginning. I never needed to fight on your behalf when I could have used your own life as evidence. The people who described you as completed are about to see your unveiling, which will quiet every voice of criticism. Your voices used to seem so loud in your thoughts, didn't they? But listen to me. I'm reducing the impact of every word they said. Their claims of your failure are fading in the face of your developing testimony. You didn't have to show anything. All you had to do was keep going. You did. I saw loyalty in your steps, even when they were slow. You have helped me write a new chapter, but you didn't know it. It's about to be shown to you line by line. There are people around you who might not understand what's going on, but I do because I saw you cry. Now I'm calling for a harvest of joy. There is more than one prayer I am answering. I'm setting off a series of events that will change the course of your season. This success is not a coincidence. This is what was meant to happen. Since you waited quietly, I will now answer loudly. You believed even though it hurt, so I'm going to thank you in public now. Pay close attention, my child, because the next few hours and days will bring hints of proof, signs hidden in everyday events that have huge meanings. You'll be surprised at how easily supernatural things happen when I'm writing the script. So don't worry. Stay hopeful. Try not to get too stressed out. You are being blown by the wind of good luck, and it will hit its mark. What I began in secret is now becoming clear, and you're about to walk into places graced with things you didn't even know you'd need. Watch out for now. Listen again. The answers you forgot are coming in early. I'm not going to break a single word. I'm the God who sees, hears, and moves things. I've been moving for you the whole time. Thoughts like, am I even listening? Came up at night. When the quiet was so thick around you, it felt like I was gone. But what you thought was silence was actually me working in levels much deeper than the surface. Even though you couldn't hear anything, my hands were making plans that went beyond what your mind could know. I was putting together moments, people, times, and places in such a planned way that even one break would have changed how big what's coming would be. It wasn't empty during that quiet time. It was a holy building. I wasn't telling anyone I was building. The power of the surprise was still strong, so I didn't say anything. I can't say some things until they are safe. This was one of them. You couldn't rely on sight or sound. You had to rely on trust. Trust opens doors that information can't. It won't look like anything you've ever seen before when it comes out because I've been working on it in secret. You'll be able to compare it to another story. It will be clear that it is yours. I wasn't waiting because I was lazy. I was making something perfect that had to be perfect. I know what it's like to be misunderstood when a miracle is about to happen. Even my own got lost while I slept during the storm. They didn't know that peace was a sign of power, though. I wasn't doing anything. It poured rain. In the same way, my silence about your situation wasn't an act of rejection. It was a promise. My presence was there, not there. Behind the screen, your future was growing, even though it felt like nothing was moving. The prayers you forgot, the cries you hid, and the wants you said were impossible. I took them all and turned them into something that was even better than you had hoped. I've been making details that no one else could change, opening doors that can't be blocked, and putting together moments that only I could pull off. Now is the start of the time of discovery. You will go to places that make you feel like you've been there before, but it's not because you dreamed it. Your spirit saw them before your eyes could understand. This happened because of hope that stayed strong even when nothing seemed certain. When it would have been easier to shut down, you chose to believe. You kept walking even though it was safer to stay put. They'll talk about grace. People around you may try to explain, downplay, or ignore it, but they won't be able to do it again because it's not fake, it's beautiful. There is proof of a designer who never sleeps, a father who never stops spinning, and a king who always does what he says he will do. I know how hard it was for you to believe me when every sound told you I wasn't talking. That being said, you now know why there was such a long quiet. Because I needed to protect what I was making with many layers. It would have been known before it was ready if I had spoken too soon. I didn't tell anyone about it until it was solid. I'm now giving you a prize in public for what you did behind my back. Your life is like a window into heaven, and my angel's job is to bring you blessings, favor, and chances. Remember how powerful it is to be thankful as you get this new money. More miracles will happen because of your praise. Allow your heart to grow grateful even before you see the whole thing I'm sending. Life over your money, your family, and your future. Fear wants you to give up, but you can say, "My God is my provider." You can handle more when you're happy about what I've done. Do not worry. What I have set free for you can't be touched by anything bad. I have put up a hedge to protect your home and your money. The blood of Jesus breaks every curse that was said over you. Every evil plan has been stopped. My angels are very strong, and they are making sure that this gift gets to you, stays with you, and spreads through you. You are called to both receive and give blessings to other people. I'm giving you lots of good things so you can share my love with everyone. Don't be scared of the duty. I will teach you how to handle it well. My Spirit will lead you and show you why everything is happening the way it is. Stay with me as we walk, kid. The trip isn't over yet. This is just the start. You won't believe what I have planned for your life. It will take you farther than you ever thought possible. Don't close your heart or your faith. Keep your eyes on me. As you stand on the edge of this wonderful season, beloved, I want you to know that I have not forgotten, missed, or left you. Even when you felt like problems were all around you and big loads were pulling you down, I was right there with you, protecting you from harm and growing every hope in your heart. Each hair on your head has a number on it. You have never been out of my sight or my ears from the many times you cried. Blessed things have been hidden from everyone until now, but now I'm letting everyone see them. Now is the time for you to see my promise come true. The dry years are over. The days of waiting and not having enough are giving way to days full of plenty and joy. What didn't seem possible yesterday is about to become your proof tomorrow. You have faith in my constant faithfulness, not in your own abilities, because my Spirit is in you. Things may look the same for a short time, but I promise you that things are changing for the better behind the scenes. I want you to dream again. Don't let what happened to you in the past hold you back. There is no end to what I can give you, and my kindness is beyond what you could ever think. In the same way that I gave you manna in the desert, I am now giving you supernatural resources. I'm changing relationships, opening doors, and giving you advice that will set you up for long-term success. If you are ready to accept new goals, say it out loud. I affirm, as a sign of trust and expectation, you've made it through storms that should have destroyed you. You are still standing, though. You can see that my power is at work in you. Everyone else may have given up on you, but I've kept track of every win you've had in secret. Your strength and faith are like a scent that rises to my throne because you kept going. I'm giving you a wealth that can't be explained by human logic. Your name is being talked about in places you haven't been yet, so get ready for new chances. My gift isn't just about getting money, it's about having freedom. Freedom from worry, fear, and anything else that tries to limit you. I am breaking every chain that has been in the way of your growth. Where the Spirit of the Lord is, there is liberty, says my word. I'm letting you out of jail so you can follow every calling I put in your heart. It doesn't matter what other people think or what mistakes you've made. They won't stop you. My grace is writing your whole story over again. Take comfort in my promise. The money I bring you isn't just a short-term fix. It's a sign of your new identity in me. You will be the head, not the tail. Not below, but above. I will return 7 times what you were afraid you would lose. What I kept from you, I'm giving you twice as much of now. I am the one who repays, heals, and makes you laugh after you cry. People will remember your beliefs for a long time.